Hey guys, it's AJ. Welcome to another video. Um Today I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of my opinion on what I think should be added to Bloxburg. So, let's get started with all that. Um so I just have a couple of, different ideas, of course. Um, I will probably come up with more ideas like in the middle of this video, but that is fine as well. Um, let's see. So, yes, I have like been working on my house. Obviously it's different. My friend has been, making adjustments to it as well. Like, it used to be a little just like straight down path right here, but he curved it so it's more of like a, drive on type thing, like a hill. Um, we added some trees and stuff around. It's still in progress, but it's getting close to finished. It should be done soon. So one of the first ideas I have in what should be added to Bloxburg is I feel like they already have like telephones that go on like the walls and stuff and like the house phones. I feel like they should add an actual phone or an iPad tablet of some sort, since they do have computers. But I also feel like they shouldn't just add those. I feel like they should also be functionable. So I feel like we should be able to have some sort of like tablet or phone that is actually like usable, and like you can actually like press like buttons on it and like certain icons and stuff, and it can do certain things. Like a couple of ideas that I have for what you can do for it is you can make the ability to donate, like you know how like on our phones nowadays we have apps like Cash App, PayPal, Zelle. Some banks even allow you to like actually like send money directly to other people with the same like, bank. Um, we have all of those apps, and like, oh, Venmo as well, and you can instantly send money to one of your friends or family members just by, putting in your card information, and then just, putting their username or whatever and then sending it. I feel like we should have that type of feature on the phones and stuff in Bloxburg. It would be realistic, so don't get me wrong, it would be realistic, but I feel like that would be one of like good ideas. Has something to do with it. So you could actually donate money to other players in the game just by doing so. Another thing is, I feel like the donation limit has been messed around with quite a bit. I think now the donation limit is like 25k for regular users, and then for like premium and uh, um, for like premium users, I think it's like 50k. I feel like the donation limit should be raised. Like I think back then, if I'm not wrong, the donation limit used to be 100k, and I feel like that should be like a more fair donation limit, because don't get me wrong, like you could be limited with just, having like 50k as your donation limit, especially given like certain circumstances. So I feel like having it be 50k isn't really the best, because just think about it, like if you're helping someone build a house, you're gonna give them 50k, but also 50k may not always, it may not be like the perfect amount, because most houses in Bloxburg, unless you're like building like a budget house, it a lot of times will come out to be 50k or more. And also, like, if you have like an old account that you had for Bloxburg and you're using like some new account, but the old one had like a lot of money on it, it would be a big headache if you could only donate 50k at a time. Because let's say you had like let's say you had like a million, right? It would take twice as longer to get to donating all of that to your new account than it would if you had like your donation limit as 100k. And so like I just feel like 100k would just be faster and better, more beneficial. I don't really like, I get that. I get that it's kind of like it's beneficial a little bit, like it can save you just depending on like what's happening. Like just think about it. If you are your donation limit is like, I don't know, like let's say someone else is on your account and they're trying to like take all of your money. If you have like 200k and they only take 50k, then you're fine. But like if you had 200k and then they took 100k, then you would be at 100k and then you'd be like, not really fine. But like, so I get that there's different things that are like beneficial to the donation limit being so low, but then at the same time I feel like it should be raised. It could be raised to at least 75k if not 100k, but that's just my opinion. Another thing I feel like could be, added into Bloxburg, is the city hall could either be revamped like the Bloxburg gym was, since we did recently have a gym update, or it can be turned into some sort of Bloxburg school, because that's what people use it for anyway. And I know a lot of people have recommended that City Hall becomes a Bloxburg school just because that's what everybody uses it for. No one really uses it as like a library or anything, but I feel like it could definitely be turned into a school with like real classrooms and stuff. And I feel like we could add subjects to it as well. I just don't think it would be such a bad idea to do so. But also I feel like there should be some like map changes as well, because this map has been pretty much the same for a long time now, so it's actually kind of, starting to become like a boring map. I feel like some things could be added, like maybe more plots could be added around the map, since there is all of this like hill space. Maybe some people could have houses on the hills. And then there could be like a building added here, since there is this like, space there. Or this could turn into a school and have like a basketball court here or something. Another thing I feel like could be added is we do have two unused skills, crafting and programming, and I don't think there's anything currently in the game that can actually earn you the crafting skill. Same with the programming, so I don't know if they're gonna add anything to really do that. I'm not sure if they're gonna add anything for that skill, but I feel like there should be some things added for that skill. We're gonna go back to my house. And I'm going to talk about food items that could be added, because why not? So first I'm going to get into my underground garage here, and I'm just gonna, I guess, go to my refrigerator and see what we already have and elaborate on things I feel like could be added, just, to go along with what we have. So we have baby food, we have salads, we have hot dogs, we have corn, we have vegetable soup. They could add a corn bowl maybe, since we have corn on the cob, but what about a corn bowl? Like what about like cut corn, like just corn pieces, like regular corn in a bowl, not corn on the cob? I feel like that could be added just as like a choice, because I don't know, maybe not all the maybe not everyone likes corn on the cob, you know? We have soup, and then we have corn dogs, and we have bacon and eggs, we have chicken nuggets, we have fish sticks, we have french fries, we have pancakes, we have chili, we have cakes, we have skewers, we have tacos, we have cookies, we have stew, we have burgers, we have ribs, we have muffins, we have pizza, we have cupcakes, we have spaghetti, of course, and then we have donuts, we have cheesecake. Maybe more cheesecake flavors could be added. We have a lot definitely already. Let me think. Maybe one thing that can be added food wise could be let me think breakfast foods real quick. We have toast. I don't know. Maybe we can have like bread just for decoration or something. I'm trying to think. So we have string cheese and applesauce. There was definitely one thing in here that I didn't realize they had, which was I believe the jelly toast. I didn't realize they had. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can really think about adding, I guess, for, you know, different things. I feel like a cake idea they could add is, you know how they did like the Valentine's Day cake where it looked like a roll? If I could find it. Like these, like the log cakes. I feel like they should add that. Just because I like the way it looks like these two. Like these roll cakes. I feel like they should add like a version of that. Another thing I recommend is so I'm trying to think of what kids eat. We have PB&Js. Honestly, I don't really know what to put for food, just because we do have like a lot of the foods that you would eat already. So there's not really much you can say on what type of food should be added. Maybe we could have like cheese sticks, like we have fish sticks, maybe like mozzarella cheese sticks or something. And so I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna drive around the map again, but I'm gonna show like my opinions on like where I think certain stuff could go. So let me close this back. Hold up. Because I don't want people breaking into my garage, bro. It still won't close. Okay. So basically, I feel like over here we have nothing. Which is honestly fine. But up here we have this gas station, of course, whatever you want to call it. We have this like gas station. Oh, another idea for like the phones and like, you know, the tablets. We already basically have this feature, but I feel like they can make like the phones and stuff like be able to like private chat other users, like in Southwest Florida. They make it to where you can private chat like other users in the like messages thing on the phone though, instead of having to use like Roblox chat. And then pretty much the same thing, you can like call them as well, so stuff like that. And I feel like we should be able to have like an ability to, I kind of want to say like pick our job. So like if we want to be like, I don't know, an Uber or something, we could choose our role as an Uber. And then if someone needs an Uber, they can just like go on their phone and select, you know, they want to Uber, and then it lets those other players know that has the role Uber that that's what they need. But I don't know, because then that sound like, you know, other games, and yeah, I don't know. But I feel like these tunnels, they teleport you to the neighborhoods, but I feel like maybe one of these tunnels, at least one of them, could be used to pass by onto maybe another side of the map where there is other houses and places around it. Maybe more food places, because we only have a burger place and a pizza place, so maybe we add like a taco place, something like that. And then we have the gas stations. I feel like we have the handles and stuff that are usable now. I feel like we should actually be able to fill up our cars with it. And then I also feel like we have car keys and decorations. I feel like we should actually be able to use those to start the car as well. And then another thing I want to see happen is like the license plates that we all have in the back of our cars. They should be customizable, so where you can make them like they can have some sort of moderation system, but I feel like there should be like, we should be able to have, you know, different license plates that are unique to us. And then we have this camping site over here, this small camping site. I feel like this could be remodeled a little bit, just like expand it out, so like this parking lot can be bigger, pretty much. And then all of these tents that we see over here, and stuff there can be more behind them and stuff, move some of the trees, and maybe expand this like fireplace thing. And if I'm not wrong, you can't make s'mores here, and I think you used to be able to make s'mores here. So I would love to see, like, you know, that come back to where you can make actual s'mores at the campsite. Like, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 parking spaces here, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tents. So if 4 individuals came here, you know, the other 2 would park like probably right here or something, but I don't know. But just like, I just feel like that should be revamped. And we could probably put something over here, like I know how they always do like the RB battles like events like in this area, as a split off from the campsite, but I feel like they could put something there, you know, maybe some sort of event for like some sort of like award, like maybe they have to complete something or some quest for like a trophy or like some Bloxburg money or something, and maybe every week it changes or something, like it's automated. But that's just me and what I think. It doesn't necessarily have to be added, but yeah. And like I said with the tunnels idea, is that it could lead to another part of like the map where it would be another city basically, but it would have more house space, you know, more house plots, and it would be able to have like other places as well. And then fill this up as well on the hills. Like maybe only premium members can have houses on the hills or something, I don't know. We have this little split off right here, which leads to like the observatory, but we don't really use the observatory. No one really goes to it, and I just feel like it's kind of useless right here, so I feel like it should be turned into something else. I just feel like it could be used to something else, honestly. Hold on. Alright, and then like 1 or 2 more ideas I have are, if you come over here to the furniture shop, it's outdated, like a lot. and I feel like it should be updated and revamped. Maybe it can be bigger, maybe be like a 2-story building or something, because it just is outdated. Like, we have all of this furniture and stuff, but in the game we have newly like added furniture, which is like more modern and honestly kind of better. I feel like that could be added to displays in here, because a lot of this stuff, like, people do still use this stuff, don't get me wrong, like especially for like budget houses. You see like these being used and just painted, stuff like that, but I feel like they should definitely add, you know, more, you know, of the newer furniture into this building as well. I feel like it could be 2-story as well, to be able to show all that off. And then we have the nightclub, which I feel like could be expanded into like a 2 or 3-story thing, and maybe add some more features, like maybe add arcades and stuff in there, because I think all we have is just the dance floor with the DJ booth. And BFF Supermarket is fine. We have a lot of stuff in here. Maybe make the cheese buyable would be my only recommendation for here, unless they added more fruit. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about, you know, what future updates should be made. Sorry, I'm sleepy. I don't really have any other like recommendations. I mean, they could add like more vehicles in here so it's not so empty space, maybe decorate it more. And then, like I said, make the gas stations actually usable, make our, you know, cars and stuff take gas. And then, as well as making this a little more decorative, or changing some things up here. Like we have the fisherman thing, and then we have the ice cream. Maybe add a food stand somewhere, because, you know, at beaches you do see like food trucks, food stands, some beaches at least. And I just feel like that would be kind of useful. And then do something with this empty area here, because there's really nothing there, and the only time there is something there is during like the winter when they put like the ice skating rink there. But other than that, that is all I have to say about what should be added, and you know, what could be modified, stuff like that, in future updates. None of this is supposed to offend anybody in any way, so like if I said something and you think that it shouldn't happen and you just don't like the idea, then that's totally fine. It's just my overall opinion, and what I think, and what I would want to happen, just based off of my thoughts. But other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. I have no clue what it will be. I think it'll be like either me building a budget house, or a build battle, or building certain rooms in a house under certain budgets. But other than that, you may subscribe if you feel like it, only if you feel like it, and show me some support. Comment down video ideas, because I do need those. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, so I'll see you guys. Goodbye.